It might be a bit sketchy up here, you know. It's actually snowing. What a view. Oh, that really hurts. Look at this environment. I'm soaked to the skin. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to, what the hell's it called again? Ultimate Lake District Trek. Is that what it's called? I've got no idea. My head's gone. I've left it somewhere on Striding Edge, I think. Anyway, welcome back to Wasdale and the Wasdale Gates Hotel. I thought I saw deer then. It's just occurred to me I should have had the lamps on last night when I had the pizza set up and stuff. I was so tired. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But yeah, look at it. Can you see anything out there? Am I pointing it in the right direction? We've got a bit of blue sky. We've got a heck of a lot of cloud as well. So who knows what today's going to be like. Sleep-wise, not great. I'm tossing and turning all night. I don't know why. Just couldn't really get off properly. So I do feel a little bit cream crackered again this morning. I am up for it, but my body doesn't feel up for it. It'll be fine. I'm going to eat a lot of this. We're going to head down and get breakfast now. It is just come up to 8 o'clock, a little bit later than I thought. I don't even know what time this is. I'm just guessing it was 7:30. But we'll go and shovel as much as possible in. I hope it's a decent breakfast. Oh. So let's go. Let's go and get some scrannage. That wasn't bad, was it? It is not a bad looking breakfast at all. Tasted good as well, so very pleased about that. I was genuinely worried about it being like just a couple of egg yolks and a single bean, but feel set up now, ready for the day. Still feel knackered. I think I'll be feeling knackered all day, but I think it's time to go. It's 9:20, definitely running late. Eek. So I need to catch up. Today's a big day. What we'll do is we'll check out and then we'll I'll talk to you in a minute and we'll have a look at the map and stuff. So let's go. Okay, let's do this. Oh, look at Castle Crag. Wow. Which way are we going? Back across the cattle grid. Legs aren't working. Struggling to walk. It's not that bad, I'm only joking. Right, and back along the road. So here it is, day 3, and it's another big one. I think it's about 23 kilometres, whatever that is in miles. You'll see it on the screen in a minute. And quite a lot of elevation, considering we're not actually doing any fells, we're just going across a bunch of passes. We're gaining quite a bit of height. About the same as the first day, in fact. So without further ado, let's go and have a look at the map and see what the route is and see where we're ending up tonight. I think I already know anyway, but you can have a look. I'll see you in a minute. Right, here we are, day 3, and we're going to leave Wasdale and head over to Littletown in the Newlands Valley. We're then going to walk along a valley that I've never been to before, but it's always intrigued me, and it's going to lead us all the way to Buttermere. We'll skirt around the shore of Buttermere itself before heading over to Wild Ennerdale via Scarth Gap, where we'll check out Blacksail Hut. After that, we'll head up Blacksail Pass and into Mooresdale, and finally reaching our digs for the night in Wasdale. That's a lot of dales in one day. There you go. Not bad, is it? Not bad. It's weird to think, you know, I'm in Wasdale now, that we'll be in... what the hell's that? I thought it was a crocodile at first. It's weird to think that we'll be in Wasdale later on, back by the screes. We could have a little whiz around the lake, couldn't we? I've got a horrible feeling that I've left something in the room. You know when you get that. Have I left a pair of dirty skids on the radiator? I haven't. I'm wearing them again. Right, I'm going to face you forward for a little bit. Got these little birdies. I should know what that is. No idea. But we can see where we're going now. Up there towards... That's difficult. Should I say it? I'm not going to say it. I'll say it when we get there, because we'll be far enough into the video that it shouldn't get pulled or demonetised. God, this feels tight. That was a big breakfast. Right, let's go. Ooh, hey, it's looking nice up towards Blencathra. It's got Wall of Crag there, and then Blencathra in the background, some nice light. Loving the shape of Wall of Crag, actually. Listen to the birdies. Can you hear them? Chance would be a fine thing, wouldn't it? I haven't seen a red squirrel in years. So there you go, there's the Cumbria Way. So we came out of there, whenever the hell that was, last summer, on that really wet day, day 3. Oh God, it's the day 3s. However, it probably is worth mentioning weather. It's meant to be a little bit chilly today and a little bit windy, so I'm kind of glad that we're not going on the tops. That said, passes can be very windy, you know, as it squeezes the air through. It could be super windy. I just want a warm, sunny day. But yeah, it could put down some hail later on, and maybe even some snow. This is what the Mountain Weather Information Service is saying. It's almost pointless looking at the weather forecast because I've got everything with me. I've got every single bit of kit that I could ever need for cold and miserable weather. What I haven't got is shorts and t-shirt for hot weather. So I'm glad, really. It's a horrible coloured building, isn't it? It's like flesh pink. But this is us. This is our path for a while. It's going to take us up to, I'm going to say, Horsegate. There you go. Oh, look at that. Just a short climb up, you know, not far at all, and you're getting that view. That's Blencathra right in front, and I can also see the accursed Mungrisel Common just to the left of it. Ugh, we won't speak of that ever again. Hey, we've got sunlight hitting the sky. It's gone. Just for a brief moment we had proper sunlight then, really bright, and it's lovely. But hey, it's so good. So this is actually one of the routes up to Cat Bells, or down, you know, if you're hitting it from the other side. That's not bad, is it? I don't know if you can hear me. It's so windy, but we can see Skidder, a little bit of Clag on the top, yay! And Blencathra, Derwent Water. It's looking amazing to the north. It's looking nice back out towards Stoneford as well. Stoneford, and we've got Kingshowe here. Very nice indeed. That's looking so good. In fact, I don't know if you can see that. There's a whole load of hail or something coming off, or coming from the north, beyond Skidder now, heading this way. So we might get a little bit cold, a little bit wet soon. Oh, this is a bit steep for first thing in the morning. It's a little bit brutal actually. That's funny, you can actually see the patch of snow that we walked past yesterday right there, just below Nethermost Pike. Oh, jets are up. Oh, in fact, there they are. Nice. We might get a bit more of that today. Right, here we are at Horsegate. I'm saying it, I don't care. And it's pretty much the call between Cat Bells and Maiden Moor. So Cat Bells is up that way, and you know, we could bomb it up there, but it's pretty pointless. I want to save my energy really. But if you ever do this walk, you could do it, and then Maiden Moor up that way. In fact, that way, look. Hell, so that is the first of the 4 done. 4 hills today, 4 climbs, and we get a nice big reveal of the northwestern fells. Here we go, with some nice light on it as well. Well, that's looking good. So you can see where we're going. This is going up to Ard Crags here, where the sun is. That's Causey Pike and Sale, going up to, Scar Crags, up to Sale. Struggling to speak. And we're going betwixt the two. And that valley there, Long Valley. I'll explain why we're doing that route when we're on it. That is a breathtaking view. Just such interesting shapes, the hills here. And once again, it's all part of the Skidder group, you know, the sedimentary rock. That's lovely round here. I've never actually walked this path before. This is the very, very first time, and I'm liking it. Look at the light to the north. See a little bit of Bassenthwaite there. Oh, I'm loving this light. Look at it. Hell's bells. So we're just approaching Little Town now. And this was used by Beatrix Potter as inspiration for the setting of her book. I think it was the Tales of Mrs. Tiggywinkle, that's it. I couldn't remember the name then. Which I think is the hedgehog. Is that right? Let me know in the comments if that's right. Look at this for a view. It's just incredible. That's Robinson there. And the Newlands Pass road carries on up that way. That's where Finn and I had that night out. Cheep, cheep, cheep. Cheep, cheep, cheep. That is the loudest bird ever. Ooh, come here, you. Oh, now that is a very cute cottage, isn't it? It looks like it might have been the post office once upon a time. I was just going to say it's so peaceful and quiet round here, but all I can hear is that gob bird. We're not actually going up this track, it's just to show you this view. I think the Kindle Fire has this as another wallpaper. I've certainly seen it somewhere else. Look at that! It is a little bit like, you know, just looking at this thing. Eyes are out on stalks. A little bit irritated by this going downhill malarkey, because we've got to go back up again now. All the buds coming out, look, all the leaves. Oh, that's lovely. So soon, all these lanes, everywhere in the Lake District, well, in the country really, it's going to be like a wall of green. So, okay, we can see where we were a minute ago. That's Horsegate there. Just kind of come down there. Little Town, Cat Bells, Maidenmoor up there. I can't work out whether it's trying to rain or not. It keeps spitting. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, we don't need to go over the footbridge, but actually we do. Right, just about to hop onto the Newlands Road, and if you've driven down here, you'll be familiar with this bit in a minute. I'll just switch back. Oop. That's where we're going up there, look. Up that valley. It's looking nice, isn't it? Look at the colours. That's actually the smallest finger post. Now, I don't know if it's hail. I was just going to say, I don't know if it's rain or what's going on, but it's definitely hail. Which isn't so bad because it just bounces off. But here we are, setting off on this valley. This is Rigbeck, and it turns into Millbeck a bit further round as we head down towards Buttermere. Never walked here, always wanted to. The path stays like this all the way to Buttermere. I'll be very happy. It's lovely, like lovely to look at, but also lovely underfoot, really easy to walk on. Nice gradient. I don't think it will stay like this though. I think it's going to go up a bit more. Hey Hurdies! So now we've got a great view of Causey Pike here, just almost below it. Scar Crags heading up to Sale. Sorry, I've just had a granola bar and I inhaled it. Yeah, just up to Sale, you can almost make out the zigzag path up to the top of Sale there. I'm going to put my jacket on, you know, because not so much for the hail, because like I said, it's bouncing off. It really is like a wind tunnel. It's so windy down here. 2 hour backs. It's not too bad. Steady. So you can see now that the path is starting to go up and gain a bit more elevation. I don't know how sketchy it's going to be up there actually. It's quite steep-sided and it looks like cutting across some screes, so it might be a bit sketchy up here, you know. Is it sketchy? Oh, it's nice. Look at this light here on Scar Crags. Oh, hell. It's literally every minute the weather's different. So in a couple of minutes, you know, it'll be raining again, hail, and it'll be sunny, windy. It's now sunny, and I've got my coat on. It's red hot. I can't see a flipping thing. I have my sunglasses on my hat when it rained. Can't see nothing. Oh, that is just so beautiful. With the light here, the dark background. This is like dream weather really, because it's just changing every 2 seconds. If I was in a creative mindset, hell, I'll be getting all kinds of bangers today, but so the answer to that question, is it a bit sketchy, this path? Not really. It's nothing of a thing. I still wouldn't want to fall down there, mind you, but the chances are pretty slim. So at this point we are actually higher than Horsegate, not far off the same height as Catbells actually. Go on Finn, have a drink. I wonder what she's doing right now. I can tell you exactly what she's doing right now. She'll be fast asleep. Fast asleep. That dog can sleep for England, I'm not kidding you. She is cat dog. Yes, these shoes just bossing that bit of rock. Honestly, excuse me, I've been so impressed with these shoes, you know. I did really well yesterday on Striding Edge. It's been fantastic. It's got to be said. I think I underestimated this hill, you know. It is steeper and longer than I thought. Okay, this is actually feeling a little bit more like snow rather than hail. Okay, I think we're getting first glimpse of red pike about to disappear into the whatever the hell this is. This is snow. It is. It's actually snowing. Yeah, so that's a good sign. Not the snow, I mean the fact that we're closing on the Buttermere Valley. We're now actually approaching the watershed between the two valleys, Buttermere Valley and the Newlands Valley down there. So we've got Rigbeck going off, and on the other side we've got Addicombe Gill, was it? Or Beck? I can't remember now. And then Salebeck, which then runs into Millbeck, and then that flows into Buttermere. Now that is very Heaton Cooper-esque, isn't it? These layers here disappearing off into the mist, into the cloudage. And oh, look, it is just stunning. Whiteless pike up there. And we're about to be in line with Sale now. And we've got Addicombe Beck just a bit further down here. But you can see the valley going down. And the reason why I wanted to do this particular walk, this part of the route, you know, going down the valley, is because of the pass. So if you've ever driven up Newlands Pass or driven down it towards Buttermere, on the Buttermere side, you will definitely have noticed the valley on your left hand side as you're driving up, and on your right hand side as you're driving down. You would have looked up and gone, wow, that's just amazing. Well, I have as well, a gazillion times, and I've always thought I'd love to walk up there or walk down it. So that's what we're doing. We're up that valley. And at some point, a bit further down and around, we should see the pass road. We should see cars going up and down it. Well, I say that, I can't see anything at the moment. Been blinded by this stuff. It's good though, isn't it? Can you see it? It's coming down in sheets here, look. Love that. Oh, this is the weather, you know. As hard as it is, and as rubbish as it is for views, well, saying that, that's not bad. It's the stuff that really, I don't know, it's a little bit like having one of those, what they're called, when you have a heart attack and you get electrocuted. What's that called? You know, clear. That's what it feels like. Oh, my goodness. What a view. So that's Addicombe Hole. It's not quite a full glacial corrie. Probably didn't have time to carve its way, you know, deep enough. I think without this hail or snow, what the hell it is, you wouldn't really be able to see the definition of it. But because it's in there, you can see the outline of the rim. Oh, you... I tell you what, I have struggled on this path, you know, because it's so narrow. It keeps like stubbing my foot into the grass and you know, falling over. Hellfire, look at it. Are you seeing this? I would say this is leaving me speechless, but it isn't, obviously. Look at that. I mean, I'd like to take a photograph of that, but by the time I get my camera out, it'll all be gone. So I want to stand here and enjoy it. Can you even see it? Am I in the way? Look at it. It's like an oil painting. I think that's got to be one of my favourite views, actually, now, you know, thinking about it. And then literally 2 seconds later, it's just completely changed, look. It's all moving off to the west, so I think we're going to get some pretty grand views in a minute. Oh, if we don't slip and die on this scree. So I just want to quickly mention the raffle prize that's sponsoring this season, this series. It's gone completely. It's that 60 by 30 inch unbelievable beautiful acrylic photograph. So it's printed on metallic paper, so all the highlights look amazing, really shimmery, and it's of Great Gable and Glaramara and a few others. Black and white. It's jaw-dropping, honestly. Every time I walk in my living room, I'm like, wow, that is unbelievable. And it's got a 4mm acrylic mount, face mount on it. It is definitely a head turner. So if you want to win it, I mean, it's yours for the taking, really. £2 and that's it. And hang on a minute, let's get past here without falling in. Whew. Nice. And as always, you know, the proceeds I make from it will just go back into making these videos. I'm not going to be driving around in a flipping Ferrari anytime soon, so you know, it really does just pay for accommodation, fuel for the van, or just other transport, and supporting the channel in general. Gear just wears out. So yeah, get yourself over to blackcrag.com/win, or scan the QR code on the screen now. That was a little bit slidey. Is it a little bit bright now as well? And as I've mentioned before, if that's not your bag, you're just not into raffles, and a lot of people aren't, then maybe just go to the website and pick up a photograph there. I've got a whole ton of different photographs and merch as well. And there's also my gear page, blackcrag.com/mygear, that has all the stuff here that I use. And it jumps out to Amazon links, and I get a little commission for anything that you buy. It doesn't cost you any extra, I just get a little percentage of it, that's all. It all adds up. So another way to support the channel. Look at it now. So as I suspected, it's all moved out to the west. Got Red Pike here now, High Style, High Crag, that whole High Style ridge, which we could see on day, whatever the hell that was. Day 1, was it? And also, we're now at the point where we can see the pass road. You might be able to see it, probably not. I can see a car going down. So it's at this point here, where we're stood here, that you're looking up at, you know. Isn't it funny how it's just in a space of, 10 minutes? We were coming around there in the snow, and then it's all cleared up. That's where we stood looking back at the oil painting of this. And it's just, it's summer now. It's shorts and t-shirt weather, which I haven't got. Hey, Hurdies. This is rather unfortunate, isn't it? Having to go right into this cleft here to get on the other side of the gill. Ooh. Oh, I hurt myself. Oh boy. I think it hurt me back. Have I hurt you? Oh shoot. It's okay, I'm alright. Ow. What happened was I was too busy looking at the back of the screen trying to film that I stepped off this or something, or maybe a bit further up. And yeah, it's been a bit of a problem the whole way around, actually, this narrow path. And this rain's a nightmare. And just, falling off it a little bit and or stubbing my foot, like I said before. But I'm alright. I think I just jarred me back a little bit because I came down on that quite hard with a stiff leg. So, oh no. But hey, muddy again. It just seems to be the theme, doesn't it? It's ended up on my ass in mud. I did it again. What is going on? Oh, this is nice round here. Let's just forget that happened for a minute. And I hope there's no damage to the lens here. I don't know. It looked like you guys went face planted a little bit. Soz about that. But look at this. Nice, isn't it? I love all that green. That's really luminescent. And down there as well. Look at that. That's lovely. This stuff isn't though. It's a bit polished. Right, let's get on. I feel like I'm behind the clock a little bit here. I wanted to be in Buttermere in about 15 minutes, and I don't think we're going to get there in 15 minutes. Although if I fall like that again, I might do. Just roll straight into the village. Heck. It's a bit sketchy around here, you know, because there's this really black polished rock. Jump. Here we go. We're alright. Just making a big drama out of nothing. Just goes to show, doesn't it, though, that, again, switched off. I'd just switched off a little bit then, thinking, well, we're almost there now. And fell. So that's where we were before. That's the watershed. We came over that. And it's around there we look back at the amazing, you know, oil painting. Oh God, this is painful. I don't know what this is. It's like a hailstone. It's a hailstone. Ow. Oh, that really hurts. Heck, where's all this wind come from? Just for about 3 seconds there, it was hell. It was hell on earth. The wind must have whipped round there and took all that hail up. God, I should have put my gloves on. Look at them. They're like pink slabs of meat. How's my posture, by the way? I mean, I think this is definitive proof, isn't it, that the weather can change in 5 minutes. It can go from winter to summer and back to winter again. Loving that. Loving that pyramid shape. Look at that. Wow. Let's try not to make the same mistake twice. Summer again. I think that might have been 3 minutes actually. So we're now right in line, look, with Newlands Halls right there. That's where I parked with Finn, and we had that little night up. Had some food, and we ran up to High Snockrig, and we saw the gunship, do you remember? And the jets as well, the F-35. I think I call them X-35 because I'm an idiot. That does not look safe, so we'll go on to that. Nice, I like this path. Okay, I just stopped to take my coat off and things because it was getting hot and it was, you know, dry. Here comes the next wave. Right, so we need to get into Buttermere quick, otherwise we're going to get absolutely soaked. Not far, people. This is where we get in and they go, yeah, we've stopped serving until 5 o'clock. That might happen, you know. They do those weird things here. Oh, look at this. You can see it. Hello, piggy. What are you after? They are cute pigs. Has to be said though, if they have stopped serving, I'm going to come back here and get one. Alright, there we go. We can see Scarth Gap. So that's haystacks there. Scarth Gap is the bit in the middle between Seat and, well, between Seat and haystacks. So that's the next up. Significant, I think. That's why I need some fodder here. Interesting gate. There you go. Oh God! Hell! That was really close. It's just dead slippy. Actually, no, it's not. Oh, there it is. There. Look. Wow. Oh no, I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to go down again today. Looks nice down there. Very nice, in fact. You can see it, I don't know. All I can see is the reflections at the back of this camera. Hopefully you can see it. Heck. It's like a little magical pool. Get it up there. don't think I've ever come round here, you know. Just whiz through Buttermere and that's it. That's really nice. Down here, look. Okay, I think I need to come back with my camera. Spend some time here. I think it'd be lovely in autumn, actually. I love this carpet of moss. That's lovely. Isn't that? Really nice. Right, here we are, in Buttermere. Isn't that lovely? Very nice. So I think what we'll do is we'll have a look in the bridge first, this one here. See if it's still serving. Thank you, see you. Okay, I think I'm in a different dimension because I'm sure that used to be called the Fish and then it changed to the Allerdale Court Hotel, but now it's the Buttermere Court Hotel, which makes more sense really. That pie, my goodness, did you see it? Well, you saw it, hopefully you did. That was colossal, even I struggled with that. I ate most of it, but there was a lot of pastry there. Clink. Ish. Wow, look at it back up there now. So we came down that valley there and it looked like that for a bit. But now look at that. My goodness, look at haystacks. Can you even see it? It looks so dark in the back of the camera. And we've got Fleetwith Pike here, Black Star. And I think that's probably a little bit of Great Gable in the background with snow on it. So, it's put some down, hasn't it? Okay, next phase, if you can hear me, there's a jet, is to get along Buttermere here. It's about 1.5 miles long, and then we'll get to the bottom of Scarth Gap, and hopefully not throw up that pie on the way up Scarth Gap. So it doesn't feel like that long ago since Finn and I were down here. You know, that walk when we're up on High Snock Rig, well, Newlands Pass, High Snock Rig. Came down in the morning and had a walk around. It was beautiful. Oh. So, as you can probably tell, we are a little bit on the clock now. I mean, the light's looking a bit low, you know, the sun's going a bit low. It's 2:30, so we've got another 3.5 hours really, but we've got quite a long way to go. Around about 7.5, 8 miles-ish. So we could well be arriving in Wasdale after dark, but like I said last night, it doesn't matter because we've got the communal head torch and it'll be fine. Oh God, I can't open it. Maybe you can open it.
Oh no.
How are you feeling after you fall, by the way? That must have really hurt. Because I landed right on top of you. My hand was right on top of you. I pretty much slammed your faces right into the ground. look at that, it's a space of 5 minutes it's gone grey, flat and horrible. So the last time we were here, remember that beautiful summer morning, was it summer? It must have been. We walked round by the edge of the lake, but today we won't do that, there's no point. So if you want to see what that looks like, just go and have a look at that video. I can't remember what it was called. Today we'll go this way, stick to the main path, because we're on a journey. We're just trying to get to Scarth Gap now. Well, Wasdale, really. It is nice down there. It's that path that I went round last time, comes out back onto this main path here, and I managed to get a photograph from there of the little bothy down the bottom here, and that's actually available on my website if you're interested. It's on the screen now, if you like it. It comes in 3 different sizes and maybe even acrylic soon, who knows. Hey, it's not a long distance walk, is it, without cow dramas? Fortunately, they're over there, look, and looking a bit chilled, that's alright. Okay, we're just getting to the point now where our path branches off and starts to head up towards Scarth Gap. It's going to get a little bit painful in a minute, I think, because despite that huge pie, I've got nothing in the tank. I'm spent. I'm a bit worried about that pie coming up as well. Nice and steady. I'll drop it right down to first, I think. This is going to take a long time to get up here. I knew there was a gate up here. I thought it was a bit further down, but obviously not. Oh, it's lovely. That wind's not so great though. Wow, just looking back over our shoulders, we can see Crag Hill there, and then it leads down to Sale. Is that right? I've lost the plot. That light's something else. Whew. But mission mind, we're still going up. Not far now to the top of Scarth Gap. It's just got a little bit more jumbly around here. We're about to get some absolutely jaw-dropping views now. Looking down into Ennerdale. First of all, look at Fleetwith. Wow, light on the top. Gorgeous. But now looking over to Kirkfell. There's Kirkfell in front. A little bit of Great Gable there. We should get a proper eyeful in a minute. I think that all that slog today was worth it just for this moment. That is stunning. I mean, I would get my camera out, but look at it, all the blue sky. It's eyes good. And my goodness, it is eyes good. Sheesh. Right, let's keep going into the gloomage. We should get a glimpse of Blacksail Pass as well in a second. Okay, here we are at Scarth Gap, and that's your way up to Haystacks, and obviously that's your way up to Seat. And like I said, we're going that way. There isn't really much of a path, is there? Not yet. So our lodgings for tonight are precisely on the other side of Kirkfell. So if I could drill a hole right through, that's where the B&B is. Quite a ways to go. God, Gable's looking amazing. Okay, onwards. There was some absolutely unbelievable light cutting across the front of Green Gable and Great Gable then. So I remember pointing Green Gable, Great Gable. I didn't get any footage because I was too busy taking photographs. If it turns out well, it'll be on the website available. It was amazing. Like, look at Ennerdale. Isn't it absolutely beautiful round here? It looks like it could be, once again, not in England. Very special indeed. So we're not far from Blacksail Hut, which is the most remote YHA hostel in, well, I'm going to say England. Might be Britain, UK. I'm not allowed to say Britain anymore, I don't know. Got told off last time. I don't think it'll be the most remote in the UK, will it? I don't know. Coming at you again with half-baked facts, but it's flipping remote. In a minute we should get a little glimpse of Ennerdale water. There we go. Can you see it just behind those trees? In distance. Long way away, isn't it? It's happening again, look, a little bit of light. However, I think I was lucky before because it was dark brooding clouds behind it. Whereas now we've got the accursed blue sky. The accursed. Hey Hurdy. I need to stop looking at Gable and just keep looking at the ground. You know what happens if I don't? It is very peaceful down here, very tranquil. And it has to be said, with that backdrop, this would make a very, very good black mass location, wouldn't it? Now, obviously, it's tiny. But it'll be a great place to come and maybe draw names out of a hat and get perhaps 10 people here inside and then get some tents outside. It could be fun. How's that sound for an idea? Let me know in the comments if you're a clan member. The car coming. Wasn't expecting that at all. So, as tired as we all are, and I'm sure we all are, we've got to go up there yet. Up to Blacksail Pass and over. Eek. Oh, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Just sitting out here on a summer's evening, having a few slurps. Back to welcome you in spring. It's sort of spring now, but it doesn't feel like it. Yeah, it's shut. That's a shame. It would have been nice to have a look around. Maybe this is the people. Okay. It's all closed up, so we can't have a look inside. It would have been nice, wouldn't it, to have had a little mooch around in there, maybe have a brew. But that's not to be. That's okay. I'm moving on because I think they wanted me to go. So we've got a little fork in the path here. We don't want that one. We go down here to the footbridge, and we're going to be end up. Well, you can see it. Look, we're about to walk on the piles of moraine that was deposited by the glacier. You know, in the last ice age. Amazing. Look at this environment. It's absolutely breathtaking, isn't it? Can you see the moraine? just going up there, all these little lumps and bumps here, all the way up. I don't know about you lot, but I can smell that pint. It took all of my strength, you know, to not get a pint at lunchtime. It was so tempting. I'm glad I didn't, because I'll be feeling like absolute garbage now, probably. Quite a high bridge. Look at it over there now. Well, that's amazing. I love that. Dark cloud, light patches, a couple of herdies. Oh, it's looking very moody out there now, isn't it? Oof, wind. We're sort of above Scarf Gap now, and you can see Grasmere, so that's over into Buttermere, where we had lunch. So in a minute we'll see like an old rundown fence post or gate or something, I can't remember what it was now. When we see that, I'll be very happy, because that'll mean we're right on the top of the pass, and it's all downhill for the rest of the day. Yay! And then we've got tomorrow. Help! Okay, I think we'll get some pretty outstanding views in a minute. Yep, here we go. And there's the fence post, gate post, whatever it is. That's Red Pike, right in front of us. Look at the blue sky down there, wow. Pillars up that way. That's Kirkfell, look at that. Yes. And a little bit of yew barrow just coming to view up on Stirrup Crag. What the hell is wrong with me? I can't say Stirrup Crag. Here we go. So this is what I was looking for, and waiting and hoping and praying. We've done it. Blacksale Pass done. Now I could go straight into the pub because we're walking past it, but I think I'm going to go and check in. We're at, I haven't told you where we're staying, have I? So it's not the Wasdale Head Inn. I wanted to stay there, and if I'd gone there last night, it would have cost £80. But tonight it jumped up to 160, doubled. Can you believe that? However, just up the track is Burnthorpe Farm B&B, so that was £56. No brainer. But yeah, the point I was making before I got sidetracked is I just fancy getting washed up, get checked in, washed up, and then I can just relax, you know, and get things on charge. Whoa, get things on charge. And then we can go to the pub and relax. I really hope that's coming out properly. Hell, I mean, this is the back of yew barrow here. It's like a shark's dorsal fin. And I'm just loving that glow out to the west beyond it. And look at it. So that's up to Ilgill Head there. So on the other side of yew barrow is Wasdale, where we walked a few weeks ago around on the screes. You can just and so make out the farm we walked past. That's stunning. forgot to mention, by the way, that Wasdale Pass and also up to Pillar is essentially the birth, or certainly the genesis of this channel. Because I did a walk and it was on, I think I've mentioned this before, but it's on IGTV when IGTV was a thing on Instagram. It's gone now. I did this I can't speak. I did this little walk from Wasdale Head there, up onto Wasdale Pass, up to Pillar, and then down Wind Gap. Is it Wind Gap or Windy Gap? I always forget. I think that's Wind Gap. Wind Gap, yeah. And down a screes. It was horrendous. It came down in the dark. But yeah, so it's just a little video. And then somebody on Instagram said, oh, you should do this on YouTube. It was really good, really enjoyed it. It was only like 10 minutes of a thing. So I thought, okay. The whole point of the videos originally was just so when I'm old and knackered and my knees are gone, I can go back and watch them and, you know, relive moments. So no one was watching, it was just for me, and then people started watching. And then suddenly this is all this responsibility to do a good job, you know. But yeah, it's here. This was the catalyst, the genesis. Genesis is a better word, isn't it? Who would have thought that little walk, just that spur of the moment idea, oh, I think I might just go and do an IGTV video, would turn into this, and turn into you know, this amazing audience who I appreciate very much. My bum licking. There's nothing wrong with a bit of a bum lick every now and then, you know. That sounds horrible. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. Here we go, let's get across here. I'm going to shut up now. Let's do this without getting wet feet. Here we go. Lost my balance already. There we go. Oh my goodness. That Scorfell there. It's a shame you can't see all of it, it's clagged in, because it is an amazing shape from here. But look at the light. Oh, very nice. So tomorrow night, we're on the other side of that, in the other valley, Eskdale. Clink, clink. Hail's back. I don't mind actually, because it's just not getting me wet at all. It's bouncing off. It's quite handy. Yay, the bright lights of Wasdale, almost there. That's a real good sight. Right, it's not hail anymore, it's just rain. I'm absolutely soaking wet. I've not got my jacket on. I'm soaked to the skin. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and check in, but then I'm just going to walk back to the pub with my dirty gear, and there's no point in coming back out in nice clean dry gear and it's getting soaked and muddy. I might as well stay in all my filthy soaking wet stuff and eat and then go back and then have a shower and stay dry. That seems like a good plan to me. Not that you can see anything, but if I was to go that way, that's the pub. I'm going to come back this way, but we need to go to Burnfoot Farm, which is a little bit out of the way, but it's alright, it's alright. It's only rain, it's only an empty stomach. Almost there. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. But we're here. I just don't know where the end. Where do you go? Where do you check in? I shan't be walking down that path, that's for sure. That was a bog fest. We'll just go down the main the main track to the pub, which is there. Can you see the lights? Sort of. Where do I go? Hello?
Stand inside, please.
Hello.
Inside.
Hello, Stan. Hey, how you doing?
How are you doing?
Alright, welcome to Burnthorpe Farm. I love it already. I love it. So I walked into the back door, the kitchen door, where probably wasn't supposed to be. I don't know. Got the warmest of welcomes from George, I think it was, Georgina. And I've just completely soaked because, as you saw as I walked down the lane there, the heavens opened up. So I was totally soaked. Looked like a startled rabbit, probably. And she said, come in, and asked if there's any Wi-Fi. Yes, we've got Wi-Fi. I said, right, I need to go down to the pub and get some food. Oh, well, I can make you some beans on toast if you want beans on toast, if that's good enough for you. Yeah, I've not had beans on toast for years. So that's going to be dinner. And she's going to get me a couple of beers as well. So happy days. Don't need to go to the pub. We're not going to go to Wasdale Head Inn. Who cares? It's too far. It's raining. And I'm a bit knackered. I just realised I used to have these curtains at home. I'm going to get washed up, have a shower, get changed, and then we'll go and eat beans on toast, and then we'll go and drink beer in the lounge there. You want to see how cosy it is. Wow. Let me go and have a shower. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, into the lounge we go. Look at this. Can you even see it? It's so dark, but so cosy. Well, here we are at the end of a brutal day. I think if I'd done this day first, if I'd just done this, as a single standalone walk, it probably wouldn't have been that bad. But having had 2 tough days before, yeah, it really took it out of me today. And yet today was meant to be certainly one of the easiest days, not an easier day, shall we say, because there were no summits involved, just passes. But those passes wipe me out. Flipping heck. Just been up Blacksail Pass, I thought I was going to die. But we got here. And how fantastic is this place? And the lady that runs it is just so friendly, just going out of her way to make me beans on toast. I mean, she didn't have to do that. It's a B&B, it's not a dinner, bed and breakfast. That was very kind of her to do that. And it saved all of us traipsing out to the Wasdale Head in the rain. And then in the rain on the way back. And an interesting little fact about here, none other than Samuel Taylor Coleridge and his busy mate William Wordsworth stayed right here in 1797 or something like that. But yes, I hope you've enjoyed today. I've got no idea what I've got. I can't remember any of it, to be honest with you. Remember the pie. I hope you can join me on the next video, which is tomorrow. Not the longest to walk, but it is the highest. We are going to the highest bit of ground in England tomorrow. Again. So, thanks for watching. Good night.